A warm welcome to a place that prides itself on being one of the homes of football, and what a sight it provides. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Beglin.
Hi John, I can tell you, I'm absolutely delighted to be here.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So, here we go then. João Cancelo switches play to the other side. Oh, that's neat. Towards the flank it goes.
Mata.
Oh, well saved.
Should have caught that first time, but he redeemed himself to the relief of his teammates.
Within range, opportunity for a goal. Looking for his teammate. He wants to get a cross in from here. Forward it goes. Leao. That's clearly not what he was hoping for.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now shoots here. Portugal have scored. And Portugal score first.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Portugal got the opener in the early minutes. Has got it back. Hits the ball. Not afraid to get physical. No, he's been thwarted there. Knocks it through.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Here's a chance to get a cross in. Leao. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. He decides to shoot. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
Whacks it. Oh, that's superb. They've added another in a matter of minutes.
Maybe he was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Portugal now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Cleared away. Diaz. Who can latch onto that? Leao. Silva. And he gets it away. Neves. Was very alert there. Breakaway, and this is promising. And he's got away. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Really intelligent play there. A better execution was what was required, though.
Well, he just
Hits it. Goal! They've most definitely hit their stride now.
Portugal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Portugal resume again. The score is 3-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And plays it in. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Pereira. Silva.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Fernandez. Well struck. Not on this occasion.
Well, he didn't really get hold of that one. It was a weak effort in the end.
Sticks his foot in, that's a good challenge. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given.
Tomiyasu.
Plays the ball out wide. Maybe now. Oh, the keeper had to be at his best there.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
is the referee's whistle to end the first half.
Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Portugal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Away we go then. Duffy. Switched right across.
Time for a change in personnel.
Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Robinson. Promising movement. Leao. Silva. Is running down the touchline. The finish was not what was required. Looking to exploit the space, and suddenly the defence is on the back foot. In a spot of bother. Ireland
Keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
No, he's not getting through this time. Silva! The shot was on, but he's fluffed his lines.
Really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
The ball back to the goalkeeper. Hit long by the keeper. And a much needed intervention that was too. Long ball over the top. Forward it goes. Neves.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and having notched the goal already, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Cuts it out. Gets it away. Duffy. Got the better of his opponent. Loses out physically. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Who can latch onto that? Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Robinson. Clever ball. No, they've been thwarted. Ireland
have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Here's a shot. And that's been cleared.
Tomiyasu.
And he'll get the shot away here. They've done it. Riveting, ruthless, relentless. Really quick reactions to the loose ball.
I know questions will be asked of that defence, but there was an element of good fortune in that.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
This game has already had its share of drama. I wonder, could there be more to come? Nice bit of trickery. It swung into the middle. And the cross dealt with. There are only 5 minutes to go in this game. Silva. It's through. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle.
Tomiyasu.
And he'll drive it here. On his head. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Coleman. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest. Portugal kept cool and did ever so well. Comprehensive win in anyone's books, and much of the credit due to the strikers who created havoc in the opposition penalty area.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close this evening.